What's going on, everybody? Austin Got Figs here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And in today's video, we will be doing yet another action figure review, and today is yet another new one, and it is the Ultimate Edition DX Shawn Michaels. This is a Target exclusive. I know in one of my previous shorts, I actually found the Great Muta, and I asked a worker if they did have these. At the time, they did not, but I found out that they actually got them in stock just a few days after. And what I did, actually, I did a review on the Great Muta, but I actually ended up returning the Muta, and I got this figure, and I also got this one along with the Big Evil Undertaker. But as far as the Muta, I'll probably pick that one up again in the future once it goes on clearance, but I did end up actually returning it. So, but we got a review out of it, man. So, you know, pretty sick. We still got content out of it, and you know, but yeah. But for today's video, we do have the Ultimate Edition Shawn Michaels. So enough of me yapping. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, go follow the socials. The links to those will be in the description. Those include an Instagram account and an X account. You can follow those, do all that good stuff. Helps me out a ton, completely free for you. You get the gist. Let's get right on into the review. Alright, so first let's take a look at our packaging here. So we do have the front, which is the figure window, the Ultimate Edition logo, Shawn Michaels' name up here. Then you do have 8+ up here, so once again, just like every other figure, if you are 7 or below, do not purchase this figure and you're not allowed to play with it. It's off limits for you, buddy. You better wait till you turn 8 and up. But, yeah. And then you got some description down here, you know, Ultimate articulation, as always. Mattel logo. Again, Ultimate Edition logo. Turn it to the side. You got a shot of Shawn Michaels. Nice shot of Shawn Michaels, actually. I like that. Very cool. Shawn Michaels' name. WWE Legends logo. Turn it to the back. You got a shot of the figure. You got a shot of Shawn Michaels in figure form. You got his name, WWE Legends logo. And then you do have a shot of Shawn Michaels in real life. You got a description down here. You got more description down here as well. Turn it to the other side. Shawn Michaels' name, Ultimate Edition logo. That takes us back to the front of the packaging, and now it's time to open the figure. Alright, let's first off take a look at our accessories. We'll start with this pair of interchangeable hands right here. So these are the Suck It hands, obviously. Here's the back of them. You can see a little bit of vein detail. Oh, if it'll focus. A little bit of vein detail. Not too much, though, but these are the Suck It hands. You do get the Fisted hands, which are cool. I will be using probably these mostly, but as far as like posing it and just like displaying it on my shelf, I'll probably be using the Suck It hands. But when I'm actually using the figure, and I'll just most likely be using these Fisted hands. But enough of me yapping about that. Let's move on to these hands. These are just the Too Sweet hands. You know, you get the Too Sweet. Yeah, pretty sick there. I feel like you don't see these much, but that could just be me. But you do get those too. So that's it for the interchangeable hands. Now we'll move up to we'll do the hat. So here's the hat. I do really like the hat, man. This thing is very cool. You got, oh my. See, you got the Triple H here. You got the Shawn Michaels here, the DX logo. Oh, the camera does not want to focus today. And then you do have the same design on the back as well. So very nice hat, man. I do like this hat. It is very freaking cool. Very, very nice hat, man. Very awesome. And then we'll move on to the shirt here. So obviously this is a cutoff shirt, whatever you want to call this type of shirt here. It is cloth goods. You got the DX logo, or the DX Reunion Tour logo. And then you do have some really fine print here, but it's like everywhere they went in the Reunion Tour, of course. They started in, where does that say at the start? It says Ohio, and then they ended in North Carolina. Okay, pretty interesting. I do like this shirt, though. Very nice. Again, Reunion Tour here as well with the DX logo. So very nice little shirt there. Then you do get this head scan as well. This is the Screaming head sculpt. Very nice. We'll look at the other head scan, of course, in a minute once we get over to the actual figure. But this is also a very nice head scan, man. I'm not usually a big fan of Screaming head scans, but I do kind of like this one, man. I really do enjoy it. So there is a possibility of me definitely using this head scan, but, you know, I most likely will be using the other one just because it is still a lot better. But still very nice. But yeah, that's it for this head scan. That's it for all the accessories. Now let's jump into the actual figure. Alright, here is the Shawn Michaels DX Ultimate Edition Target exclusive action figure, man. This thing looks awesome, man. But we'll get all into it right here, right now, starting off with this other head scan here. So this is just the kind of smiling, just kind of standard head scan, you know. Very nice head scan, though. Definitely looks like Shawn Michaels. There's the back of it, so you can see you do have the little hair tie, you know, with the hair tied back, of course. Then you have the rest of it coming out. So very nice. very nice there. You do get a lot of wobble, so that is very cool as well. All the way around, very nice articulation on the head, man. Very cool. You can look that far down, kind of pops up a little bit, and then you can look that far up. But that's it for the head scan and the overall movement of the head. Now we'll move on down to our arms. So you do get the forearm tape, and these other hands that were on the that were already on the figure were obviously the mic holding hands. Oh, do we have a little paint chip? Oh no, no, mine has a little bit of chip. Oh, that sucks. I might be able to clean that off. Oh, but I'll figure that out after this video. But anyways, most likely, I don't think all of them will have this. That might just be mine, unfortunately. I didn't notice that. That's okay, though. It's not that big of a deal. And then same on the other one here. You do get the forearm tape. You do have the DX here, which is weird. Why would they have it here and then here? That's kind of strange. I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of weird. What the heck? That's kind of interesting, but yeah. So that's it for the look of the arm. Actually, no, you do have a tattoo back here as well, so that's pretty cool. But that's it for the look of the arms. Now let's check the articulation. We'll check the elbow. It is double jointed, so back and forth, very nice, very smooth. Check the bicep, all the way around, very nice. We'll go all the way around as well. Yes, sir. Very nice, very nice. Then since it is the Ultimate Edition, you can go back like this. Same with the other one, you go back like that. So very nice. That's it for this arm. Now we'll go over to this one here. You got the elbow joint again. Again, it is double jointed, of course. So very nice, very smooth. Check the bicep. All the way around, very nice. Check the entire arm here. All the way around, very nice. And then once again, we already showed it, but yes, you can go all the way back. So very nice articulation on the arms, very nice look of the arms. Now we'll move down to our ab crunch. So you do get chest hair and you do get stomach hair, which is very cool. And you do get the wobble, with the Ultimate Edition ab crunch as usual. Very nice. We'll see. This is as far back as you can go. This is as far forward as you can go. Very nice. Not terrible at all. And then this is the entire upper body turn. So very nice as far as the upper body goes. Very, very cool. Then we move on down to the bottom, from this area down, all the way down to the shoes. So we have the belt here, nice little belt buckle there. Turn it around, you do have the little green DX hearts. You got HBK, and you got the rest of the belt kind of just upper body up here as well. Again, you do get that DX green heart, very nice. And then moving on down, this is actually a DX logo. You will have to actually look at it to see it. You can't just look at it once and know it's there. You got to kind of examine it. You see the D and then the X. It's definitely easier to see on this one than it is this one, but you can still see it on this one. The D right here and then the X down there. So very nice. We'll turn it to the back. It is the same there as well, but it's a lot harder to see back here because of the articulation, of course. Then we move on down to our shoes. You got a nice little silver kind of highlights, which is very nice. All the way around as well. You get it back here, but all the way back there. You get it on the sides. That's very nice. And then now we'll check the articulation. So it is the Ultimate Edition. It is on ball joints. So you can move it up, down, just like that. So that is very nice. We'll go all the way around. Very smooth there. That is very cool. Very smooth all the way around like that. Check the other one as well. Yes, sir. Very smooth all the way around. Obviously, this, I did forget to mention, it is not pinless. You can see the pins there, of course. But so it is not pinless, but it's okay. And then we'll do the knees, so the knee bend. So there's the knee bend. Check the other one. Yes, sir. Very smooth, man. Very, very smooth as far as the knee bend goes, like that. So yeah, very cool there. Check the other way. Oh, let's get it back to its standard position. Put it back up in there. Oh, all right. And then you do get this way as well. So that is, oh man, that's actually very nice. Yeah, look at that. It goes all the way up. That's smooth. And it's very smooth, not stiff at all. And it can move very well, this figure can. So that is very cool. Then we'll move on down to the shoes. You do get the little toe pivot, the toe piece. You can go up, you can go down. So that is very cool. Again, with the other one as well, up and down with the toe piece. Do we have ankle rocker? You do? Yeah, you do. You do have the little ankle rocker there. Check the other one. Yes, right there, little ankle rocker. Put that toe back to normal there. And that's really it for the articulation of this figure. But now let's put all the accessories on this figure and get a final good look and rating on the Shawn Michaels figure. Alright, and here is the final look of the Ultimate Edition Target exclusive WWE Legends Ultimate Edition Shawn Michaels action figure. And this thing is sick, man. I really do enjoy this figure. I did actually forget to put the hat on. Let's go ahead and place it on there. Very nice hat, man. Very just overall, just such a sick figure, man. It's DX, man. Like, you can't go wrong with DX. Come on, let's be honest. So overall, very nice figure. Moves well, looks nice. Definitely worth the purchase. I highly do recommend picking up this figure. And I mean, I don't know if this figure is going to go fast, but since it is a Shawn Michaels and it is DX, people could go crazy for this one. So if you see it, definitely try to pick it up if you can. But that's it for the Shawn Michaels review. Again, I really do think it's worth the purchase. I enjoy the figure. But if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and again, go follow the socials. The links to those, once again, are in the description of this video. And if you made it this far, go ahead and comment the word DX. So that tells me that you watched the videos all the way through and that you are an absolute legend, man. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this one, and now it's time for your boy to get out of here. Peace.